Hello, Magic Players. Welcome you to episode number 128 of the Brewers Tavern. Good to have you here. All the viewers here. Charles, how are you doing?
Good, good. Germany is good. Meet with you. Today we have two lists that look a little bit more solid. When I saw that you had five counters, four disenchants, and four swords, I was glad that I had a mono reddish Atog list. So two lists that are strong. You have a little bit more spice than me, though.
The thing is, I'm on a list with, as you said, four color control-ish, but I play a little bit more spicy because I run a white card which did not appear yet in Brewers Tavern from the Arabian Nights set. We'll talk more about it. Since you mentioned already that I play swords, counter spells, and disenchant, so I'm heavily blue-white with a splash for green and black. Heavier green splash than black. Black is just for demonic mind twist. But yeah, we will talk more about that in my deck tech. Shall we start with my list first and then we go on to yours?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we are. This is my list. As I said, it's a four color list splashing green and black. The list as it is tries to either win with Witch Hunter or a Chaos Orb Ecologist lock. And to protect myself, I got Angus Mackenzie. I got Abu Jafar, which is the Arabian Night card, which did not appear yet. The Arabian Night card is a 1 white 0/1. If Abu dies without regenerating while participating in an attack or defense, all creatures Abu is blocking or being blocked by are also killed and may not be regenerated. This is also super good trade for a troll. Just saying, because you can't regenerate it. And to spice it up a little bit, I also play 2 lure. So if I attack with Abu, every creature must block it, which is quite cool. The sideboard as it is I would say a super good solid control sideboard with 1 Wrath of God for Divine Offering, 4 Blue Blast to fight Blood Moon. The rest of the main board, I basically run all the one-offs I can have in these colors. Another spicy card is the Angus Mackenzie. I played a tournament last Sunday, and I found out that Angus is a problem for a lot of old school decks, and as long as they can't handle Angus, you will probably win every game, because as long as you have a counter spell open, that guy is allowing you to just survive every attack. And 90% of the old school decks are winning with attacks. Or attacks by creatures. Yeah, but this is my list. And with that said, I would say let's move on to yours.
Yeah, I really like the choice of the creatures. Really, really cool cards there. And the Abu Jafar. Yeah, I definitely have not played them yet. So really, really cool list.
Thank you, and here's yours. Tell us a little bit about your list.
Okay, so when I saw your list, at first I was scared with the control package, and I was glad that on this episode I wanted to try a mono red Atog list. We know that the really tier 1 Atog lists are really good, but I wanted to just try mono red, and I did splash for the blue power only. So that was the point of today's episode. For me, and I did go with extra artifact damage in the first column. So I have the 4 Ankhs, the 4 Vices, and I also went with 2 Copper Tablets as well. Copper Tablet kind of has fallen out of favor for Ankh instead, but I'm going with that. Plus, I don't have a very high casting cost deck, so I did decide to play 2 Winter Orbs to make even more targets for the disenchants. 2 main deck bottles, so if you're playing Dibs or Jazams or something from Arabian or Ernie's that I can't deal with, I have a chance. And then the rest are just Atogs. I really like Suchi in mono red list. If you know, which you are playing white, and you have to deal with COP red. My hope is that I could bring in even more robots, and in the sideboard I have 1 more Suchi and a couple Trikes to kind of deal with copper. Plus, I have the artifact damage in the first column to begin with. Hopefully, I can get off some of the red burn before you get the CLP red set up. The sideboard, I have two Blood Moons, which may be really, really good, and that might help fight against all of your restricted cards, and I don't have many of them, or as many. And I do have two discs, which could deal with a Cop Red, and then a playset of Shatters and a playset of Red Blast. So the list looks good to me. It'd be fun to try a mono red-ish with splashed version of it. And I'm glad that I picked today because the control package is always tough to face the 5, 4, and 4 control package. But we'll see how we do, and let's go to the Brewers Tavern and play some Magic.
Yes, and here we are. Hey.
All right, even as always.
Even as always. Oh, sorry. You start.
All right. That's a big die roll I just won with you're playing Atog. It could be a huge difference between getting an Ankh Vice out first turn or going second turn when you have no hand.
Yeah.
Good, I've been practicing winning die rolls.
1, 2, 3.
All right, pile 3 for you.
Pile number 1 for you.
All right, let's have some fun.
I mean,
and the table I'm playing with is not exactly even where I am. So if I put the cards in slightly weird positions, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep this.
Me too. You start.
Okay.
Sadly. No black vice. No black vice. Whew. No Ankh. No Ankh. Fingers crossed. No wheel.
Well, I don't have a black vice, but I have 2.
14.
That die roll is still good. Your turn.
I play a Mox. I cast Soul Ring. I cast Tropical Island. I cast a Felvar Stone. And I pass the turn.
That's pretty good.
Oh no, wait. I cast City of Brass and Abu Jafar. Sorry. Go to 13.
Okay. One card. Your turn.
I have 3 cards in hand. I draw. I play a Mox Pearl. I cast another Abu. I cast Tropical Island. And I try to draw 3 cards. I played a land. I pass the turn.
What does Abu do again?
Sorry?
Abu Jafar, what does he do?
I did not understand you. I'm sorry.
The white creature you have. What does he do again?
If Abu dies without regenerating while participating in an attack or defense.
The creature dies.
Yeah, exactly. In an attack or defense. So if I block and he dies and is not regenerated, the other creature dies as well.
Like Copper Tap.
Sure.
Right. So like you could block the Atog, and then the Atog will die if the Abu dies.
Exactly.
Which is a real pain. Okay, it's your turn.
I go to 12. I play Tundra. I play an Archaeologist and pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh, I can't tap the Felva Stone. I'm sorry. You have no red mana.
Yep. Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orb is good.
Yeah. Turn.
11.
Oh, and I'm at 19.
I draw.
This number.
I play a Plains and pass the turn.
Okay, I go to 18. Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Tablet.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Land Lotus. Go.
Okay, 16. Play bottle.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Factory. Your turn. 7. Your turn.
14.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your? Oh yeah, they're Arabian. Okay. We're gonna swing with Atog.
Okay, no blocks.
Okay. We'll sacrifice. And you have how many cards?
1.
Sacrifice the bottle.
Okay.
So he's a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll sacrifice 1 vice.
Yeah. So he's 5.
Okay, so
Chaos Orb is active.
no response.
No response.
You got your factory.
Okay.
Before
damage? This was all before damage, right?
It was all before damage.
I sword the Atog.
Okay. That's fine. So I gained 5. I'm at 19.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. And you have any artifacts in your graveyard?
Nope.
Okay. I'll bolt you and pass.
So I go to 2. I draw and only drew land. Double Blackwise was hard.
Yeah, if you went first, you had 0 vice damage.
Yeah, exactly. If I go first, I get 0 vice damage. If you go first, I get 6 and lose the game. Instant speed.
Should have practiced your die rolls.
Yeah. Next time, I will sit at home and practice die rolls all day long.
All right. Well, you're up first, so we'll see what happens with me not on the play. But getting both, there's 2 copper tablets. Getting both of them was pretty fabulous, and you never saw a disenchant.
True. Or counterspell.
Yep. Pile 2.
Pile 1.
Okay.
I try.
Okay, we'll try.
Okay. Factory, Mox, pass the turn. Yep.
You have how many cards?
4. Yep.
Yeah.
I disenchant your Blackwise.
Okay. You have a pro?
Sorry?
There's a pro? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I can do nothing. Your turn.
Library, draw a card. 2, 4, 6, 8. I play a Tundra and pass the turn.
Okay, draw.
Oh, I can't play a Tundra. I played the library, so I need to play the Mox Chat. I'm sorry.
Start the library.
Okay.
Play black lights to your turn.
Disenchant the black vice. Draw. Play Tundra, play Abu Jafar, attack for 2. But like this. And pass the turn.
Ancestral.
Yes. Yep. Target. Oh, you.
We'll take me. We will. So I will say. We will go to discard. Unfortunately, so that I like this every card. We will discard the chains in your turn.
I play a drop, play a Lotus, and pass the turn. Or no, you had no mana, right?
No mana.
Then I attack with the factory. You can't block.
Okay.
I need to take the damage because you play these copper tablets. I need to stay in front with the.
Yep. Go library. A monks. And 6 cards your turn.
Draw. Swing.
Okay, 13.
Disenchant the Ankh. Play Tropical, pass the turn.
How many?
3 cards in hand, sorry.
Draw. Factory. I'll go to 12. And I'm going to chain you.
Okay.
Your turn.
City of Brass. Felvar Stone.
Okay, you take. Yep. Okay.
Pass
sorry. Down the scale. Great. 7. Oh.
Yep.
Play a land for turn.
Yep.
$11. Play Atog. And it's your turn.
Go.
So the cards draw. Ruby.
Ruby's good.
And 7 cards your turn.
Crack Lotus, play Ecologist, and pass the turn.
We'll bolt you.
Okay, 14.
6 cards, draw. 7 cards. Factory.
Yeah.
You have how many?
I have 1 factory.
No, how many cards?
2.
Oh, get rid of your Abu Jafar.
I counter that.
Okay, that's fine. Your turn, 6 cards.
Draw. Play a Soul Ring, try to cast Regrowth
Yep.
on Counterspell.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Pull your blue Jafar.
Counterspell.
Okay. Ten.
Mm-hmm.
Pull your blue Jafar.
Okay, it's bolted.
All right, so you have a factory and a 1/1.
Yes.
We'll activate factory.
Okay.
Swing.
Block your factory with the ecologist. Activate. Yeah, activate my factory. Block the Atog.
Block the Atog. Okay. I will feed. He's a. You can make that a 3/3. I'll feed up the box.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter if I pump or not. I will get back the Lotus with my ecologist. Those two guys die, and yeah.
Okay, I have 6 cards. Your turn.
Factory, Lotus, go.
Okay. And you have no cards.
No cards.
Draw. We're going to. We're going to go to 9 because your guy is summoning sickness. We'll activate 2 factories.
Yeah.
And we're going to swing with everything.
I block the Atog, so I take 5.
Block the Atog. And we'll sack. They have to. Yep, we'll sack the Ruby. And you take 5 for 9.
Mm-hmm.
I will play a land for turn.
Yep.
And black lights and your turn. 6 cards.
Yeah, I'm dead. Drew counter
Yep.
spell.
This library game. Not very
but
good.
also the lands. I drew so many lands. Land. No swords, nothing. Just the swords to closure to interact. And the 3 factories are just so good. That
Should we sideboard?
Oh, let's play one more pre-boarded because they're kind of quick, and then let's sideboard.
Yep, let's do it. One more pre-board.
Yes. So.
What pile 2?
Pile number.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm. 7. I keep that.
Keep.
I will play Mock Sapphire and City of Brass and pass the turn.
The factory.
Mm-hmm.
The Ruby.
Yes.
You have how many cards?
5.
Play place.
Thinking. I counter that. 19.
Okay, it's your turn.
Draw. Play Tundra, play a Abu, and pass the turn.
Ank.
Ank is okay.
Your turn.
Draw 3, end of turn.
Yep.
Draw for the turn. Play a land, go to 17. Abu.
Mm-hmm.
You have how many cards in hand? 4. 16 Abu, go.
Okay, wow. Go to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Ank.
Yeah.
Atog.
Yes.
And I have 2 cards to your turn.
Draw. 15. The good old given ecologist and pass the turn.
Yeah, this is so nasty. Bottle.
Yeah.
Vulture archaeologist.
Yeah.
Swing for 1.
14.
1 card to your turn.
Disenchant one of your Anks. Play a land, go to 12, pass the turn.
Upper tablet.
Yeah.
Swing for 3.
Okay, go to 9.
Yep. Pass turn. 1 card.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I go to 8. 8. Play this. Atog. Go to 6, go to 5. I guess this is game over, but I play the Witch Hunter, pass the turn.
We'll swing.
Block the Atog.
Okay, that's a 1-1 to do everything. So take 2.
Yeah,
6, and your turn. Do a 5 in the upkeep.
exactly. Nope. Let's sideboard.
And it's sideboard games. Funny, you're playing a Abu Jafar. We've never seen that. I want to figure out a deck to play for the Island Fish from Arabian.
The good
I mean, the
old
6/8. The 6/8 looks good. I just have to make sure you have islands.
Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, that is okay. Let's say. No, we're good. so many sideboard cards.
Yeah, there's a lot I can bring in too, so.
Let's see.
You're on the play.
Yes. Hopefully my sideboard plan sticks.
About to. Just gonna need another second.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
We'll just do this. Too many cards I want to bring in.
Yeah, no stress.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Number 1.
Yep, that will be a mulligan. No red source.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
We'll try it. You're up.
Go.
Your turn.
Yeah, I take 2. 18. I draw. Play a land, pass the turn. Ankh is good.
And your turn.
Divine Offer the Ankh. Gain 2. Have
Yep.
5 cards. Gain 1. Take a damage. You know what I mean.
Yep, so you're at 14.
I strip your strip mine and pass the turn.
Okay.
I'm at 19, right? Why am I at 14?
You're at 19. 19. I will bolt you.
16. Yep. Blue Blast.
Oh, wow. Okay. Your turn.
4 cards in hand. Draw. Pass the turn.
Ancestral. Good top deck.
Yeah. Support the Atog.
All right.
have 4 cards in hand. I draw.
Yep.
Circle of Protection red. Pass the turn. 4 cards.
Closer.
Yep. Okay.
Play a land for turn. All ancestral.
Of course.
I have to go to discard, and I will discard. I won't discard anything. What do I do? Not so easy. All right, we're gonna discard. Every single card is good. Never been so stuck before. We'll get rid of a cover tablet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Your turn.
I draw. I took 3 damage. I play Tropical Soldering Felvar Stone. 5 cards in hand and pass the turn.
You have 5 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Play a land.
Yeah.
Land.
Yes.
Device.
Sure.
Play on.
Cards
Your
in
turn.
hand. 1 second. Cards
4.
in hand.
4.
4. Okay. Disenchant the Ankh.
Your turn.
4 cards in hand. Draw. Disenchant the Ankh.
Okay.
Play a land and pass the turn.
How many cards?
3.
Blood Moon.
Blue Blast.
Play Atog.
Atog is okay.
3 cards. Your turn.
Draw. Your turn.
How many? How many cards?
3.
Play Sushi.
Sushi's good.
Your turn.
Disenchant Sushi.
Okay.
Draw. Play a Circle of Protection red.
Yep.
Your turn.
Mountain. Play Trike.
Trike. Counterspell.
Okay. Your turn.
Draw. Orb. Pass the turn. 1 card in hand.
Possibly you just will have everything, but play Ankh.
Ankh is good.
Wheel.
I swore
Yeah,
to Atog.
Okay. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna say like you mess up all my plans. And I've not played a land or played Emerald.
Yep.
3, 6, 7. will play a land. And yeah, I have 6 cards. Your turn.
I try to divine offer your Blackvice. I Chaos Orb your library. I have 6 cards in hand, so I go to 11.
Yep.
I play a Mox. I play a Factory, I go to 9. I have 5 cards in hand. I try to cast a Balance. I have 4 cards in hand.
Okay. That resolves. I have 6 cards, so I will go to discard.
Mm-hmm.
And discard Ruby.
Yep.
And I will discard. How many cards? Oh, okay, you have 4, you said. And
Okay, your turn.
And you have how many lines? How many lines do you have?
5.
Okay. For time.
Yep.
Soul Ring.
Yep.
For tablet.
Yep.
Sushi.
Yep.
1 card, your turn.
Right. Draw, of course. Lotus, your turn.
Okay. I go to 21. I will strip your factory.
Yep.
Go to attacks.
4.
And it's your turn. 2 cards.
3. Draw. Factory, go. Oh, I go to 1. No, I'm dead. Lol. Oh, come on.
Wait. You went to 2, right? How'd you get to 1?
Ang?
Oh, the
factory is
no
yeah. Creature, it's a land.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to play that if you didn't want, though. You could have taken that back.
If I'm not
playing
it, I'm dead anyways to have sushi. And I can't deal with the coffee.
So it's interesting. I did not put in the discs in that game, and I was kind of regretting it as soon as I saw COP Red. But maybe you don't need it. You could just play around it. But probably makes sense to at least keep one.
To be honest, your draws are so nuts at the moment. I drew the answers, but you just drew wheel, twister, and whatsoever.
And that was nuts. That was very lucky. I kept drawing draw 7s.
So.
Pile 1.
Pile number 3 for you.
All right. Yeah, 3. You're keeping?
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Hey, we're gonna keep.
Okay.
About to toss it back to the last card. Wow.
Go.
That's really good. All right, well,
yep.
That was a 7th card. And it's your turn.
Go. Oh no, I attack you for 2. Why not?
Yep. I'll draw library. We will go to discard, and I'll discard a on your turn.
Attack.
We'll strip it.
Okay. I play a factory and pass the turn.
A library on tap draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let's see. Yeah, your turn.
After I played land, I have 3 cards in hand. Attack for 2.
16.
Your turn.
Library. Draw. You have 3 cards, you said.
Yes.
The Lotus.
Yeah.
Take his, or
Chaos Orb is good.
I'll activate it.
I disenchanted.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Draw. Attack.
14.
Play a land. Your turn.
Draw a library on tap draw. A pearl.
Yeah. Black Vice is good.
And I still haven't seen a colored mana source, which is really weird this game. It is your turn.
Attack.
Well,
Your turn.
right, same thing. Draw a library and tap draw. Play land.
Mm-hmm.
Play ruby. That's good news. We'll draw a library.
Okay.
We'll play Atog.
Want to blue blast the Atog.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Divine Offer your ruby.
Okay.
Okay, this is so tempting. But is it? Is the question. But is it? Crack for blue. I didn't have a land drop yet. I want to draw 5.
Yeah.
Mox Factory, 4 cards in hand, pass the turn. Yeah, Mox Factory is fine.
Lowering.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
Yeah.
I'll play a land for turn.
Yeah.
$11. I'll play Blood Moon.
Cards in hand.
I have 6. Okay. And it's your turn.
I want to attack you with both factories.
No, I'll activate mine.
Before block sword.
Alright, I gain 3. I'll take. Oh, okay. I gain 3. I take 4.
So
I'm going to lose 1. So I go to 10.
Felvar Stone, your turn.
Okay. How many cards do you have?
1.
1. Okay. Draw. 7 cards. Draw. Well, maybe I don't want to do that. Play Trike.
Yes.
I have 6 cards. Your turn.
Your turn.
Okay, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Cards draw. Play a volcanic. We'll play Drake.
Yes.
You have one card, right?
Yes. No, two. Sorry.
You have two cards. Okay, it's your turn.
White Mox, your turn.
Cards draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play a land for turn. You have how many?
Two cards.
Cards. Your turn.
Your turn.
We'll play a land. It Mox.
Yep.
No, we're not gonna play Mox. And your turn.
I play a Ruby and a City of Brass. I try to cast Regrowth.
Yep.
Going for my Brain Gazer.
Yep.
Try to cast it. For, let's see, 5.
Rev.
Is it okay? Rep? Okay, your turn.
You have 0 cards, right?
Yeah, 0 cards.
Okay. Play Ankh.
Okay.
Ankh. And guess Time Twister.
Okay.
You're at 20 life.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of late to try to do damage. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I will draw.
Yep.
We'll go to 7. Cast Time Walk.
Counterspell.
Okay. And you now have what is untapped?
City of Brass, Factory.
Swing.
Activate activate Factory.
Okay.
Block a Trike.
Okay.
Pump.
I will try to trade the factory.
You trade the Factory?
I'll let you keep the factory. I'm going to shoot you 3 times, and this one will die.
Okay, so
You
I
go to
take 4
16.
damage from 1 and go to 12. Okay.
Yep, you're at 12. And your turn. 7 cards.
Untap Trigger of Blackvice. Disenchant your Trike.
Okay, I shoot you 3 times. You're at 9.
Okay, go to 9.
And you have how many cards left? 5?
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
I will disenchant your Ankh.
Okay.
Okay, now I have 4 cards.
Okay.
I draw for the turn. I play Regrowth. On Disenchant.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Disenchant your Ankh.
Okay.
Play library. Time walk.
Yep, you got it. Good game.
Attack for 3.
It's your game. You have time off. I'm tapped out.
Yeah. Man. What a last game.
That's pretty good. I had you on the road.
Let's go to the sideboard tech.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Mono red Atog is not terrible. I mean, it's just the Atogs with those artifacts are just good in any shell.
Yeah, and
Even
also
mono
the
red.
trikes are nuts. Like trike and sushi, the boarding, you really need a lot of sideboard cards to beat that.
I brought in a ton. Yep.
Me too.
Yep. If you're ready, you're always quicker than me.
Okay. So I will start. Cards I didn't bring in City in a Bottle, for obvious reasons. Copy Artifact, that does not mean the cards are terrible. I just did not brought them in because I did not know what to board out. I didn't bring in a Copy Artifact, a Wrath of God, and a Maze of It. Because I thought they're kind of slow, and the Wrath of God is only in corner cases, a 2-for-1. I took out the 2 Archaeologists because the lock is too slow, as well as the Witch Hunters, they are just too slow. I also took out the Abus just in case that you're having a City in a Bottle. I want to make sure that nothing happens to them. I took out 2 Lure because they're not good without the Abu, and the Twister because I did not want you to refill your hand. I brought in Circle of Protection Red, which are basically really good against you. I brought in the Divine Offering because I thought I really want to destroy all your artifacts. And I brought in 4 Blue Blast to counter either Blood Moon, Shatters, Atog, Lightning Bolt, Chain, all the good cards, and Maze as well, because in response to the sacrifice into the Atog, I can just remove him out of combat. So I get an upside. Yeah. This was my sideboard.
Well, I had a lot. I mean, I could have brought in the discs, and I thought about that because COP Red, which I was expecting from you, is obviously it's a really good card against this deck. But I thought rather than trying to get the disc out waiting a turn, the best plan was I have lots of artifacts I can deal damage to begin with, and I want to bring in the extra 3 robots I have. So I think I have 2 or 3. I think I have 2 Suchis in the main. So I then have 5 robots. The Blood Moon's obviously really great if I get lucky, which I did not, and be able to get an early Blood Moon out before you have Blue Blast available. That could obviously really hamper you. And the Red Blasts are obviously just really good. Every card you have that's blue is really, really good. And I'd expect Blue Blast too. The cards I didn't think were great. You have a ton of artifact mana. The Winter Orbs were really just not playable for me. Chain Lightning, not really a great card, so I'm going to cut something. Chain is that, and you don't really have creatures that I'm too concerned about. I thought you were going to take out the Abu Jafars, so I didn't think I was going to get that lucky with Bottle, and none of your creatures are so concerning that I need the Maze. And besides, if I'm bringing in Blood Moon, I think that's not a great card to keep in anyway. And even if you did keep in the Abu Jafars instead of the 2 bottles, I have 2 trikes that can kind of deal with them in the same way. I was hoping I didn't need the discs, and I think even the game I lost, it's a run for the money. But that's why Atog is so good. Even in a mono red shell, basic mountains, even I have the blue splash. Overall, I drew significantly better than you Mitja this game. I had library twice. I kept drawing my draw 7, so luck always. What's the expression? Better to be lucky than good. So I think that definitely was the case here. But yeah, I'm glad I got mono red with blue splash list on. You had some really much cooler deck than me today. And in episode 129, we'll have 2 new decks. And we look forward to seeing you then.
Bye-bye, everyone.